I can't envision this being a very busy transfer window. We've done all of our business so far. We just need to fine tune a few areas to turn this side into Champions League winners. Hello and welcome to Club 4, episode 17 of Half Star to 5 Star here on Football Manager 23. I'm Russ. Today we have the season review, the transfer special, and then the first game of the new season. As I said in the intro, I can't envision this being a very busy window. We've done all of our business. We brought in our main target, our striker. We've brought in some midfielders just to bolster this team. We've also got that goalkeeper coming in that we brought in last year that we couldn't register, and also another midfielder. So it'll be a little bit of a clear out just to bring the squad down, bring the wage budget down, and then fine-tune those areas. So let's jump straight into the season review then. As you can see from the screen here and from the last episode, double winners. We won the league and the Coppa Italia over here in Italy. So new arrivals being the first screen of this one, and the transfer of the season, or new arrival of the season they're saying, is Skriniar, and I'd agree with that. He made our defence so solid, and at 36 years old, I didn't expect anything like that from him. I know he come in as I think it's a 4.5 star reputation defender or ability defender. At that age was absolutely fantastic. Other really good signings, Marcato, he's going to be good in a couple of years' time. Wonder kid, 20 years old, bought him from Man United. Akimosh had a fantastic season as well, 14 assists. As you'll see later on, he did break that record there. It was not a lot of players coming in. I mean, wasted money here, didn't we, on David Bowers? But hey, we still had a fantastic season. So the results then, in Serie A, we got an A+ for that. We did win the league. We won it by 5 points in the end. Lots of green on there, only losing the 3 games against Milan, AC Milan and Atalanta. So yeah, I'm really happy with how we performed there. Champions League, we got an A- for that, getting to the semi-finals before AC Milan dispatched us. And in the Coppa Italia, we got a B-. Work that one out. We win the trophy and we get a B-. Boards view, eh? Right, moments to remember then. Biggest win was the 7-0 win over Lecce. Match to remember was the 4-0 win over Juventus back in January. And goal of the season came in the Champions League for Raspadori in the 2-2 draw against Liverpool. Finances, we are a 4.5 star reputation club worldwide. We just need that half a star to take us to 5 then. Sponsorship is down by 40k. Broadcast revenue is down by about $1.5 million, I'd say, maybe $2.5 million. We need to get that up. Corporate and hospitality is up by 1.1 million. Prize money is up because we won the league, we won the Coppa Italia as well, and we progressed quite far in the Champions League. Next year will be more when we win the Champions League. Fingers crossed there. And match day and commercial retail, we made 1.93, which is 70k up there. Total merchandise sales was 15 million, with 6 million of that coming from non-domestic sales. We shipped over 500,000 shirts, with Raspadori selling the most there. Susik second, then Anguissa. Anguissa is going to be leaving us, so that's going to make a dent in this here, unless we can find someone that can sell as many shirts as he does. So, how we lined up then. Every one of those players is in the green. Every one of those players is over 7 rating, so I'm really happy with that. We've got Lever in goal, back four of Nets, Skriniar, Marcato and Roque. Smoljannik at the base of midfield, Kartsev and Susik in front of him. Raspadori on the left, Akimosh on the right, and Roger up front. Surprised at this because Roger didn't get that many goals, although he says here he's got 24. Most of those come in the Champions League. Raspadori then with 23. Accolades. I haven't won any manager awards. I'm hoping to win manager of the season here. Player awards are as follows. Fans player of the season goes to Raspadori. Young player of the season goes to Marcato. Skriniar gets signing of the season, which you guys knew about. Goal of the season you knew went to Raspadori. Top goal scorer went to Roger with 24. Assists went to Akimosh for 14. Most player in the match awards goes to Raspadori with 7. Highest average rating was Susik at 7.3. And Antonio Silva picks up the most passes completing per 90 minutes with 89. And the record breakers are Akimosh getting the most assists in the season with 14, and Andy Lever picking up the most clean sheets in the season with 31. So he's had a fantastic season, fantastic debut season for us. History in the making then, double winners, Napoli double winners. We win back the Serie A after losing it 2 years in a row to AC Milan. And then the first time we pick up the Coppa Italia for quite a while as well. Manager's dynamic timeline. We were at Chippenham, went to Altrincham, success at Birmingham, and now we finally got some success here at Napoli. 6 trophies, 3 major awards. So there's the season review. Our best 11 then sees Kim Min-jae, Susik finally joining it. Raspadori's always in there. Roger and Luca Nets are on there as well. I think next season Nets takes this off of Pizzella. Roger, is he going to win this off of Osman? I really don't know. Transfers then. You guys know what we're bringing in. We're having a look at this guy for left back, just to give Nets a little bit of competition as well. He's 23 years old, 3.5 star potential, 3-star current ability. He looks quite good. He would be someone who comes in to play the lesser games like the Coppa Italia, the smaller Italian sides as well, maybe the smaller Champions League sides if we can get him into the team. We got Barella, De Kersi, Hartshorn joining us, and Ferrari is joining us as well. It's going to cost us £97 million though. Once all that transfer does go through, it's 71 million up front, or 20 million of that up front, the rest of it on instalments, and the rest of it's going to be in bonuses. So where do we need players then? I'm thinking do we need someone to play here? I said it in the last episode that we might need someone in there, but Barella can play there. If Skriniar's going to be in defence, Smoljannik, we could move him on, so we might need a body there. Right back, I think we're right at the moment, unless Roque goes. He's wanted at the moment by 3 clubs. We're not going to sell him to Milan. That's just silly. Lisman is also wanted as well. He's wanted by Bayern Munich. I mean, if we sell Lizama, we could fund quite a few players. If we get 32 million for him, 33 million, that could fund quite a few players coming in. Goalkeeper wise, we're fine with Lever, Andre and Berisha. Centre backs, I think we're fine there. Left back, we are fine. We've got Nets. Lizama moves on. Got Losa coming through as well, and hopefully that guy from Bayern Munich. Midfield stacked, we don't need anyone there. Left, I think we're stacked on that side. Right, we're stacked as well, and up front we've got this guy, we've got Roger, so we are fine there. Maybe we move Tiski on if we can get a good price for him. Tiski, Smoljannik and Lizama, they're the players I'd be quite happy to move on to fund the fine-tuning of this side. We'll just see what we can find in the transfer window. So you've got a couple of awards and records to go for. The first one is for Andy Lever, picking up 24 clean sheets in Serie A. We then have Skriniar picking up the Exemplary Career Award here. We'll give him some praise in a bit. Goalkeeper of the Year goes to Andy Lever. We did get Manager of the Year, so that's another major award for us. Does that affect our rating? I don't think it does. No, we're still 4-star. I'm not complaining about that really. Napoli Team of the Year, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 players in there. We absolutely dominated that. We've been given Best Team of the Year. Obviously, we're going to get that, didn't we? I mean, we win Serie A, we win the Coppa Italia. We are the best team in Italy. We now need to become the best team in Europe. We've got a few more awards to go through as well then. So Raspadori scoops Player of the Month, so we'll congratulate him there. Go with that. And then we've got... where is it? Marcato gets Best Under-21 Defender. Under-19 Defender, sorry. Even though he's 20, so we'll congratulate him there. So team's doing extremely well. None of these players are ours. Team of the Month. We've got Susik, Silva, Akinmosh. Marcato gets Best Under-23 Player in Serie A as well. Lever gets MVP Goalkeeper. And Nets gets the Best Defender. Best Midfielder's gone to none of our players, and same as the striker. So we've got a pretty decent squad here. Let's go and add to it. Well, we've lost that on this player then. He's gone to Newcastle. Newcastle finished 5th last season. I don't think they're going to be playing Champions League. Well, they are playing Champions League football, so maybe that's why he's gone there. More money. We were offering him, I think it's something like 70. They've offered him 67. So why would you want to go to Newcastle when you can come to Serie A champions Napoli? Double winning Napoli, who are going to be winning Champions League next year. I don't know, but it's one player we've lost. We'll just have to find someone else who can play at left back now. Let's go and have a look around the market. So So we've officially ticked over into the new season. Having a quick look at the media prediction for this season then. They think we're going to finish third, so we need to bring in a few more players to boost us up to here. We have the best goalkeeper, the best left back and one of the best centre backs in the league as well. We've also got one of the best strikers joining us, but you just can't get Vlahovic out of the Dream 11 at the moment. So a few areas to work on. Still looking at left backs. We've got one guy coming in. Wojtek Lako joining us from Bratislava for 925k. We've also got this guy joining us potentially from Lice, who can play it right back. So there's options there. There's players coming in. I think we are going to be good next season. Transfers out though. We could be losing Kartsev to Al Shabab. They're going to offer us 13 million, which could rise to 17.75 million. So it's going to be good money coming to us. We've got 24 million pound in the bank. Let's just see what happens. We are releasing 7 players there. Most notably is Anguissa. Other players that were in the first team when we joined Corvi, who then we sent out on loan. He was never going to make it in goal. And Yves Traore has also left us. That is going to do something to the wage budget then. We're currently, at the moment, we are £2.186 million spent. Committed spending is £2.5 million. I guess that's going to be for the transfers coming in. So we still need to work on that, don't we? We still need to bring that down. We could move some of the transfer budget over, but I want to bring some more players in. We did sign this guy. He is joining us. We confirmed it. He will be joining us tomorrow. So we'll go through all the transfers when they come into us. Our new players are in then. So Luigi De Kersi is the first player coming in. 24 years old. He is a 2.5 star current, 2.5 star potential midfielder. Joins us on a free from Tottenham Hotspur. Looks quite decent sitting in there. He's going to play in the Mazzala attacking role, so him and Sousa are going to fight over that position. Attributes look absolutely fantastic. Physical side of his game is good. He's obviously not a jumper, but he's going to create some problems in midfield, definitely for our opposition. Next guy is Wojtek Lako. Joins us for 925k from Slavia Bratislava. Slovak international, 18 years old. 2-star current ability, 3.5 star potential left back. Can also play in this left wing back position. So if we do go to that other formation, we've got a ready-made player that can play there. He's going to provide a little bit of competition, a little bit of support to Nets on that left-hand side. Next player in is Yuri Del Atti. He is a 22-year-old under-21 international for Italy. 2.5 star current ability, 3-star potential right back. Can also play in the centre back position. He's quite nippy, got good balance, got good stamina. So Roque's going to have some good competition there. So Lizama, if Lizama decides to stay with us. Next one through the door is our big striker, Alessandro Ferri. Joins us for quite a bit of money. £71 million from Lice, can rise to 97 million. He scored 10 goals, I think it was, last year in the league. 17 the year before that. So with us, he should score a lot more goals. He currently plays in the advanced forward role, I think it is, but we're going to train him here in the poacher. I mean, dribbling 17, finishing of 18, first touch of 16, technique 17. He is going to be an absolute menace up front for us. Nicola Barella, yeah, we had to bring him in, didn't we? He wanted to leave Inter Milan. He's joined us on a free. He's still looking fantastic at 34 years old. 4-star credibility, 4-star potential. Look at these. This is monstrous stats for 34-year-old. Really happy we got him in. Really, really happy with that one. And this guy is just going to go straight back out on loan, I think. 20 years old, joins us on a free from Man City. We can't register him because of the EU rules. So we'll just load him back to England, give him a little bit of development, see how well he gets on. I think that's our only transfer. We're going to welcome these boys in and still look for that defensive midfielder. I think that's the last area we need somebody in. Bring that guy in, see what happens, see where we are, see what money we got left, see where the holes are, and just improve from there. So we've had a little bit of a clear out with some players then. Kartsev did go £15 million to El Shabab. Nikola Nikolic has gone to Chelsea for 6.75 million. Loaned quite a few players out as well. So Pucci, Lang, I say quite a few, so only the two. The rest of them have been sold. These are young players that are never going to make it into our team. De Felice is gone, £85,000, well, £850,000 should I say, rising to £1.1 million. We do have money in the bank, got £12 million now in the transfer kitty. I can't see any players that I really need. Smoljannik was going to go, but now wants to stay, so we're going to keep him along. Lizma wants to stay as well. He was on the transfer list. Leicester trying to get him in on loan, will not go. He is surplus to requirements at the moment on his playtime. We are going to change that to a squad player. Go with that there. Keep him around. I don't know what else to do transfer-wise. I think we've got a good enough squad to compete for the Serie A title. Whether or not it's good enough to compete for the Champions League, that's a completely different story. We'll just see what happens really. The first couple of games of the season, see what happens in pre-season as well. If there's really glowing areas where we need to improve, we'll go and sign some players. So one player out, one player in. We'll have a look at the player coming in first. So it's Ludovic Chevalier, joins us from RB Leipzig for £35.5 million. Can play on the right hand side of midfield, can play up front, can also play on the left hand side. 2.5 star, currently 4-star potential player. Reason we've brought him in is Akimosh has left us. He has gone to Barcelona for 38 million. Gonna rise to 50 million because the deal is every game he plays we get £1.2 million in transfer fee. So quite happy for him to go there. We've brought the replacement in. We still got some money there. We've still got £7 million in the transfer fund. A little bit to play in the wages. Well, we've got about, I don't know, 150k to spend there. I don't think we're going to spend it. I think this is us done now squad-wise. Unless anyone else leaves us. I can't see anyone else leaving us though. So this is the squad. If we have a quick look at the competition and where the media think we're going to finish now. They think we're going to be second. And we've only got the 2 players still in there, with 3 players, sorry, Lever, Nets and Silva. I don't think we're going to get anyone else in the Dream 11. So I'm quite happy with second. Going to be competing with AC Milan for the title again. When is the first game then? The first game is going to be in about 3 weeks' time. So we'll come back for there unless any drastic transfers happen. First game of the new season then, the team we're putting out there against Monza away is Lever in goal, a back four of Nets, Marcato, Skriniar and Lizama, Smoljannik at the base midfield, Susic and Brella in front of him, Raspadori on the left, Chevalier on the right and Ferry up front. It's going to be a good opening game for us. I reckon we can win this one quite comfortably, maybe 2-3-0. Hopefully Ferry's going to get on the score sheet, get his account going, Raspadori maybe get a couple as well, we know how good he is. So yeah, see how well we can do. First action of the match, and there's a throw-in for us on the right-hand side. Lizama with the ball, gives it to Smoljannik, floats it into the box, finds Raspadori. Raspadori finds the back of the net. There is going to be a VAR check though. He did look onside. You can see from the screen there. Checking possible offside. The goal review, arms are in the air. Get in there, 1-0, 8 minutes on the clock. Napoli 1, Monza 0, just starting off where we finished last season, scoring goals. And Barella's got a free kick here, floats that in, trying to find Marcato. Skriniar's, or Chevalier's chasing that ball down. He's in the wrong side of the pitch, he's normally on that right hand side. Now he's trying to get back into position, although he is chasing the ball down. He wins it, plays it into Smoljannik. Smoljannik over the Nets on that left hand side. Nets puts it into Raspadori. Raspadori into Chevalier on his debut. Get in there, boys. He is onside ref. Raspadori plays the ball back unless it is the ball that goes into Raspadori. Their arms aren't in the air. I think this one's going to be ruled off. Oh no, it's been rewarded. 2-0. 12 minutes on the clock. Chevalier, what a debut that is for him. And Raspadori getting amongst the goals as well. He scored one and now he's created one. Big goal kick for Monza, then gone straight up the pitch. It's like a bullet, that shot. Chevalier plays it into Ferry. Ferry cannot win the ball though. Although Smoljannik's won it back into Raspadori. Finds Nets on the left hand side. Gives it to Susic. Susic puts it in. Finds Chevalier on the volley and he hits the crossbar. Hits the crossbar. Spins off. Goal kick for Monza. What a signing Chevalier's going to be. If he can just hit the ball like that, put it into the back of the net or just get shots at goal, he's going to be an absolute menace on that right hand side. Half-time substitution. Victorino comes on for Barella. Barella is 34 years old, isn't he? So we'll break him in slowly as we can. 2-0 up from the first half. We haven't let Monza get into this game whatsoever. They have had 2 shots, both of those off target. Hopefully in the second half we can find a third goal. Free kick for us. Raspadori puts this one in. Trying to find Chevalier at that back post. Marcato chases the ball down. Gives it to Smoljannik. Into Victorino. Skriniar. Gives it to Lisma on that right hand side. Threads it through to Ferrari. Oh, Ferrari hits the goalkeeper. We've got a corner though. Can we find one of the big centre backs? It is Nets putting this one in. It's the in swinger in towards that front post. It's been... Marcato handballs it. How can you handball it from a corner? He must have just jumped up, put his hands up and then touched it then. We've got another corner though. Raspadori puts this one in. Aiming for Marcato. Marcato puts it in. There's our third. Raspadori with his second assist of the match. 3-0 to Napoli. We have another corner. Raspadori puts this one. He's going to aim for that back post again. Marcato with the head. This one is off target though. And from that, the goal kick for Monza goes long. Susic heads it into Raspadori. Raspadori releases Chevalier. He's got Ferry in the box. You can find him. Cuts it back. Gives it to Lisma. Lisma to Victorino. Victorino with the shot and on his debut gets his goal. We have just demolished Monza here. 4-0 on the opening day of the season for us. 2 debut goals as well. Chevalier and Victorino. Wow. I'm happy with this performance. But I think Ferry's going to have to come off though. We make 4 substitutions with about 10 minutes left to go. So Roque comes on for Lisma, Lacko on for Nets, Kim Min-jae comes on for Skriniar, and Roger comes on for Ferry up front. He hasn't had the best start for us as Monza have the ball in their midfield at the moment. They're playing it into their attackers on that right hand side. Can we get the ball back from them? Ball gets shifted forward. We've given them a little bit of space. Oh, we've managed to block this one, but we haven't won the ball. It gets floated in. The head. Oh, it's hit the crossbar. Kim Min-jae, just get it clear. He does get it clear. I thought that was going to bounce down and into the back of the net. Raspadori with a free kick here at the death of the match. Marcato's got to chase this ball down. He does, but he doesn't come away with it. Monza come down the centre of the pitch. They've got no players in our half, though. They've ran past our players. A little bit of trickery. Ball hits our defender and they've managed to float it in. Roque gets it clear. Victorino gets it clear. It's not a clean clearance though. Left hand side for Monza. Don't say they're going to score it. Roque, decent challenge. Smoljannik into Victorino. Releases Roger. Roger can't win the ball. Maybe should have just left it for Chevalier. As Monza are in the box. Put it across. Lever's made a hash of that one. We've got it clear. Just get the ball clear, boys. The shot is wide. Now the pressure's off of us. We invited so much pressure then. Last minute of the match. Dying seconds now. Comfortable 4-0 win. But those last few minutes, they were a little bit hairy. 4-0 winners. Really happy with that. Victorino getting a debut goal. Chevalier getting a debut goal. Raspadori with 2 assists and a goal himself. If this is how we're going to play all season, I can see trophies coming again. Hopefully it is going to be the Champions League. That's the one we want. Hopefully Ferry's going to have a better game than he had in this one. So, top of the table at the moment. We'll have a look at the schedule. When's best to come back? I'm thinking Roma and a Champions League game. Well, but I mean October's going to be pretty spicy. Inter, Juve. We'll just see what's best in the Champions League and what's the best Serie A game to come after that. But yeah, what a game that was. What a start to the season. So if you guys enjoyed that, big thumbs up on the video for me. Subscribe to the channel as well if you haven't already done so. And as always, thank you very much for watching.